Hey, how's it going there? I wasn't gonna make a video of this because I really don't know what I'm doing. But I said, oh, what the heck? Yeah, because I was surprised how good this valve cover came out. I'll show you what I put on it. I even cleaned the inside of it. It was all kind of nasty looking like that right there, all over. And I used aircraft paint remover to get the paint off. I'll show you that can here in a bit. But I actually just sprayed that on the inside and it took all the gunk off the inside really good too. And then I have a pressure washer there. I just pressure washed it and it actually came out pretty nice. I'll get a picture of what the valve cover looked like before, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna do wrinkle red, and haven't quite decided how I'm gonna. I want the letters. I would actually like to paint them white. I just haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do with that yet. So next, I think I need to mask off the spots I don't want the paint to go into. I'll just kind of take my time on this. Here's the paint remover I used. Says it's aircraft paint remover. I'm not sure where I got it at though. I think I got it at O'Reilly's, but I don't know. Anyhow, it works pretty good. It was just, one can was just enough to get the job done. It almost would have been nicer to have two, but you can do it with one if you use it sparingly. So I'm making some progress taping up the ports. I just have one left, and I figure I should make a little video of some techniques that I kind of use that seem to work pretty well. All these circles like this, they're just all over the place. I got one last one left. They're the perfect size for a quarter, which is kind of cool. And what I do is I just take some tape and I put the quarter in there and get some sandpaper. Let's see, this is 220. This seems to work really well, the 220. You could probably go 300. I actually got tired of sanding because I was using like, what is this stuff, like 600? It looks like, I think it was 600, but it was too fine. It felt like it was 6,000, but I don't think that's what it is. But anyways, so what I do is I just place the tape on over the quarter and just take the sandpaper and just kind of go, oops, it'll be around the sandpaper. And I just actually sand the edges off, and then you get a perfect circle cut out. And you just take the hardest part is getting it peeled off the quarter, and then you just take that and stick it on there. That seemed to work really good. On these ones, what I did is I just put the tape on there and I just sanded around the edge, and that got a nice cutout for that there. And then the smaller ones I just kind of worked with. I kind of used a 2 technique on there. I just put it on there, I sanded around the edges and kind of pushed on here real hard and just sanded a little bit, and I was able to tear it off there. These were probably the hardest ones to do. But anyways, so I'm almost done taping it up there, and I just thought I'd show you a couple of techniques I was using. I'm thinking about trying to make something on my 3D printer to where I could just drop in plugs on these and make this process really fast. Anyways, just thought I'd make a update. Alright, so kind of moving along, and I had to wait for my paint to come in. Let's see, the part number on this stuff is SP204. Hopefully it comes out looking good. Anyways, I just took some acetone and then just a clean rag. Probably should be using microfiber, but this seemed to do okay and didn't leave anything behind. It's kind of nice. I like the white because you can see if you're picking up any dirt on there. So I just wiped it down, and so it's just about ready for painting. Hopefully there won't be too much wind outside, and I'll just start painting this. I'll probably just do my game plan. Everybody does 3 coats in different directions, and then I guess you're supposed to put a heat gun to it, so to bring out the wrinkles. I don't know how much. I just want more texture. I'm not so much worried about the wrinkles, but I like the idea of wrinkle because it hides any defects in the paint job below, to where if you use a traditional paint, it actually magnifies any defects, so you really have to prep your surface. So that's it's kind of a cool thing with this, is you won't have to do too much prep work. Although I taped off everything and wiped it down, so ready for the next step. Alright, so I painted the valve cover. I really like the color of the red. It's really nice. I kind of followed the instructions as I can, but not too much. What I did is, you know, they say to put one coat on like horizontally, and then one coat on vertically, and then one coat on diagonally and stuff, and it's like, I don't know. So anyways, the way I did it, I just put in one thick coat, all different directions, you know. I just put it on. I coated the valve cover. And then I wait 5 minutes, and then I apply a second coat, and then I've done a third coat. And it says you only need 3 coats. And then it says it takes a long time to dry, saying wait 2 hours. So I'm gonna wait 2 hours. It's kind of funny to get orange peel in your paint and you don't care, because it's gonna wrinkle. In fact, it might be there because of the type of paint. So it kind of, to me, I see orange peel, which is probably the first stage of the wrinkling process. So what I'll do is, unfortunately it's a little windy out, but it is hot, and that should be good. I will come back in 2 hours. I just finished it up again, 3 coats, 5 minutes in between, and we'll see how it looks in 2 hours from now. It says it's very slow drying. It says you're supposed to put it in the oven too after you get done. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. We'll see. Alright, so this is what it looks like after 2 hours. It's getting a little bit of a wrinkle there. I kind of like the powder coat look. And it looks like it splattered or something in a couple of spots. If that's showing up on camera. Yeah, right there. It's all kind of hairy. But overall it looks good. Be interesting to see if it just keeps wrinkling up on its own, or stays more of this powder coat look. Here, yeah, it's probably showing up there, but it's wrinkling pretty hard there. I think the sun was hitting it over here. But we'll just let it sit and see what it does there. Alright, so I got it all done there. I actually did end up putting it in the oven, and just followed the instructions as I can. I think it was like at 200 degrees on bake for an hour or something like that. Which seems like it locked in the paint, because it is feeling kind of soft, but now it feels like it's not coming off or anything. I think what I want to do is, if I get some white model paint, maybe just paint over the letters and make them white. A lot of people will just sand them off, which looks good too, but I didn't need to get this back on my car there. So anyway, so this is the final thing. I took all the little tape things off. They came off pretty good. But that one didn't come out too good, but the rest of them came out all real good. And you won't see that anyways, because I have a button thing on it. So that's how it turned out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, you'll see more videos as they come out.